Hi guys, my name is Tinashe and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me this week. It is always a pleasure to have you guys on board. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. It would really help my channel a lot as I'm manifesting to just grow this channel. If it's not your first time seeing me and you've subscribed to my channel, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Just to work on the YouTube algorithm, please press on the like button as well. That would be very helpful. So today what we're going to be talking about is dry hair and how to combat it. So you can see right now I'm in braids, but you've seen my videos whereby I'm doing wash days that show you practically how to take care of your hair, etc. And also me just having a chit chat with you guys on how to just do things better given my experience with hair as well. Like I said, I'm also on this learning journey with you guys, and for me learning is every single day. There can never come a point where you're like, I've finished learning. That's not the case. So I'm really glad that we get to learn together. So like I said, today we're talking about just dry hair and how to combat that. You find that at times you might have dry hair and you really don't know what to do. And I was one of those people, and so today I'm here to just let you know how I managed to combat that. One thing that you need to take note of is that dry hair breaks. If your hair is not hydrated, if it's not moisturized, it is going to break. And that really does not help you, especially if you're trying to grow healthy hair, if you're trying to grow your hair to be long as well. So really, if it's dry, then it's not going to get to the levels where it should be getting. So one of the things that I think is really core to this is you might have healthy hair, healthy moisturized hair, but if your scalp is dry, then really what are you doing? For starters, you're going to be scratching like this. Like you're just going to be scratchy. And what that implies to someone else who's watching you, they'll think, okay, so this person does not have healthy hair. So make sure that you incorporate good scalp care as well. Oil your scalp. Look for something that works for you. Like for me, I know what works for me is oils. I find that for oils, they quickly evaporate on my scalp. So I'll need to just oil my scalp after every, say, 2 to 3 days. But I know for some people who like to use grease, because there's some people who actually still use grease nowadays, it can last them for a bit longer. But I think for me what works and what does not leave residue is oil. The oil that I use is I just use a mixture. I love macadamia oil mixed with olive oil, castor oil, and avocado oil. What I've noticed is coconut oil, really my scalp does not really like it as much, but I can use it when I'm doing my deep condition. And also I've noticed for my hair is moody when it comes to coconut oil. The second thing that you need to do is to deep condition. I know everyone talks about deep condition, but there's a reason why everyone talks about it. It's very important. So what you need to be doing is to be deep conditioning. Personally, when my hair is out, most of the times I do it every week. I like doing my hair from the house. I find it's cheaper. It's part of my self-care routine. So it is very easy for me to just do it in my house. I buy products that I would like to try, products that I love, so that at least for me it's a lovely experience. You're just doing it for yourself. So try and incorporate deep conditioning. I have some deep conditioning videos that I've done on my hair, reviewing products, etc. I'll try to put them up there so that you can just see practically, and also a review on some of these products, whether they do work or not. One thing that you might need to take note of is that these deep conditioners can come in two forms. One can be high in moisture, one can be high in protein. So you need to know what your hair needs at that particular moment in time. But make sure that you deep condition. Do not skip your deep conditions. And let's just say a conditioner is different from a deep conditioner. So that's one thing that you need to also just incorporate, because at times you may be shampooing and conditioning, but you're not deep conditioning. So yeah, incorporate that into your regime and I'm sure you will see changes. Now, it's not enough to just deep condition. After you've deep conditioned, what do you do, right? For some people, they like to use a lot of heat on their hair, but now do not use too too much heat, because now it dries out your hair. Imagine if you're using heat every single day and you're still not nourishing your strands. Really, that makes your hair dry. Make sure that you reduce your consumption of heat on your hair, because now that would be helpful so that your hair does not dry out. In as much as someone might think, oh, if I don't have heat, if I don't use heat on my hair does not look nice. No, that's not the case. For me, I don't use heat as much. You'd see me using heat to just blow dry my hair after about maybe say 12 weeks post relaxer, 10 weeks thereabout, because now my hair becomes unmanageable. But during that other time, you can just be washing your hair and let it air dry. If you're a person who does not have a sensitive scalp, then good for you. But otherwise, reduce your heat consumption, because now that would really help your cause. So now that you've deep conditioned, then what, right? Moisturize and seal your hair. I have a moisturize and seal video. I'll try and link that up so that you guys can see what that really entails. People use different methods. I used to use a cream and then I'll just use an oil. If you go to the shop, you find something like a cream moisturizer or lotion moisturizer or something like that. That is what you use, but now it does not end there, because at times you might use that and think that you have done enough. You need to put an oil after that, at least an oil that your hair loves, so that now your hair is all that moisture, all that goodness has been locked in. And then also, even if you have a protective style like myself, you still need to make sure that you are moisturizing your scalp, moisturizing the hair itself, even as it is in these braids, and sealing with an oil, because it is very, very important, because your hair is still hair even if it's covered in all this. I have a moisturize and seal video for braids that so I will try and link that for you guys as well. So make sure that you moisturize and seal your hair. And what I personally have been recently incorporating is the LCO method, which is using a liquid. And for that liquid, what I've done is I've just mixed my leave-in conditioners, and then I've put a bit of water and a bit of essential oil. I've put lavender and lemon. It smells really, really, really nice. So that's what I first spray, and then now I just use a moisturizer, and then now I use an oil to just sit in everything. So even as I have my hair like this, I still do the same thing, and really my hair really, really, really loves it. The other thing that I feel you need to do is just also focus on what's going into you, what's going into your system. Eat healthy food, because at times for some of these things they manifest on our face. If you're not eating healthy, they also manifest in your hair, they manifest in your nails. So just try and have a good balanced diet. And to add something on top of that, drink a lot of water. I know for me, water intake at times it can be difficult. It can be difficult, especially if you're busy. But I think for me, what I have noticed is working for me. In as much as they say, oh, sip water, sip water. If I sip water, I'll end up just drinking less than 1 liter in a day. And that is really not good for your system. So there are moments whereby I'll gulp 250 ml of water, wait for like a duration of time, gulp again, because now it's like in my mind, it's something that I need to consciously do. Because if I do the whole sipping thing, I really will not get to say my target of 2 liters in a day. So do something that works for you. So make sure that you eat healthy, healthy food, and then also ensure that you also drink a good amount of water, preferably more than 2 liters. Then the other thing, I know, I'm also one of those people who loves to enjoy their hair. I love to enjoy my hair, like when it's out, just leave it out like that, and then there it is. It will be rubbing on your back, rubbing on your whatever it is that you're wearing. Like say for some of us who are going to work and it's a bit cold, probably wearing a jersey or a blazer, and your hair is just rubbing itself on friction. Hair also experiences friction. Now what that will do is it will quickly dry your hair out. So I would encourage you guys, of which I'm also encouraging myself, to, though you might not like it all the time, to also incorporate buns in your hair styles as you're going to do whatever it is that you're going to do. Buns are actually very chic, very elegant. You can find a good position that works well for you. A low bun, a mid-sized bun. Some even have those top knot buns, and they really look good in there. For me, the top knot bun really does not look good on my face. But look for something that works well for you, and then make sure that you keep changing. If say today you have a low bun, tomorrow you can have something on the the middle of the hair, and keep on alternating so that you don't create any bald spots. And then I think lastly, of which I'm sure this is a given, I know it might not look cute, when you are sleeping, but I think it is very essential. You can have a bonnet, like a satin bonnet that you can be putting like just on top of your hair so that you protect it as you sleep. Like for me, I remember, when was it? I think the day before yesterday, I was too tired and I just slept without it, and I could already see that there was a difference. My hair was not as well maintained as it normally is if say I sleep with a satin bonnet. For some people, what works for them is a satin scarf. That also works. I find that at times it comes off, so I alternate between the two, either a bonnet or a scarf. Yeah, so I think those are just a few tips for how to combat dry hair and to ensure that your strands are moisturized, they are hydrated, and your strands are growing and looking healthy in the process as well. Let me know in the comment section below if I've left out any point. Add it down below, add it as well, so that at least we can all learn, and I can also incorporate some of those tips. Thank you guys so much for your time. I really do appreciate you. Make sure that you take care of yourself and you also take care of your loved ones. Also ensure to mention some of the videos that you'd like me to include going forward. Thank you. Bye.